I'm Danny.
And I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA Live, baby.
How's everything going? How's everybody going?
We're doing good.
I know I'm on fire right now, man. I'm on fire right now. Killing it right now. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm on fire.
Okay, you're on fire. And that's because it's 80 degrees out, okay?
Ooh.
I can't deal with Mother Nature, you know? Dealing the 45-degree weather and then the 80-degree weather. I don't know, what to take out of my closet anymore, what to put in the closet. I mean, it's just horrible. But anyway, How you doing?
Listen, I'm in a good mood, man. I've been killing it right now. We're watching everything, just all the artists that we keep on trying to push.
Yeah.
They're doing excellent right now in the charts, and it just keeps on moving. It just keeps on grooving. That's it.
Yeah, I think Danny was shocked when he was looking on the media-based charts, and we saw, was it 4 of our artists?
5.
5 of our artists on media-based.
The top 40s.
And, I mean, it's not just about us. I mean, it's they're hustling, they're working, they're networking and everything. So I'm just glad that we are part of that puzzle that is putting this all together. And kudos out to Miss J, to Danny Griego. I mean, oh my God, Michael Gillis. Oh my God, Biz the Truth. He has that song "You Out," and he's got a music video coming out soon. But anyway, we have a good show today.
No, I definitely do.
We do have a good show today. We have 2 individuals on our show today. They've been in the industry for a very long time. One is a poetry guru, and the other one is a songwriter, musician. I mean, he just, you know what? We need a 3-hour show for these 2. Okay? That's what I said. I said we need a 3-hour because when I was reading the bios on both of them, I mean, they are just very extraordinary individuals. So I just want to make sure that we get every little tidbit from them during this show. So coming up on DNA Live is going to be Queen Sheba and Malik Yusef Jones. So stay tuned.
This view never gets old.
The ocean's good for the soul. Today, you will be with me in paradise.
Paradise?
Paradise Studios, that is.
Ah, you got me.
I couldn't resist.
That's funny.
Basically is an ode to my circle, for real. Everybody just kind of been in my corner, and you know what I'm saying, that's been holding it down for me and everything like that. You know what I'm saying, all the way to the lowest, to the lowest, to the highest, you know what I'm saying. So man, welcome to the You Out video shoot.
Hey yo, it's Catalopa. Just want to thank everyone for supporting Beloved and Blessed and say happy spring. Saying, I must be loved, beloved. I will not be less. I'll be more, I'm blessed. I've got no stress. I've got family. I feel less love, not really. We stay God bless for eternity. I will not love you less. We're family. Stay beloved and blessed. Scatalopa. Every time. Respect.
You know, it's so cool to see a brand that is so international and all the artists is behind that brand.
Yeah, that's true. They're just,
You know, Scat always gets me going, woof. We
Yeah.
broke that record, you know, the first record that we broke from a Jamaican artist inside Jamaica
Yeah.
in the US
I know.
before it hit satellite radio and all. That's crazy.
I know. And he was like on #1 spot for like, I think almost 20 weeks or 18 or 20 weeks.
18, 20 weeks. Big shout out to his manager.
James DeWitt. He's a fabulous producer. You should check him out as well. But on the show we got coming up right now, our first guest is Queen Sheba. Welcome to the show.
Queen Sheba. Welcome to DNA.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for having me on your show. I've heard so many great things about it.
Oh, man, thank you so much. You too. So many great things about you, man. Big shout out to everybody out there, man. Definitely.
You know what though? I was reading your bio, okay?
Okay.
I would need a 3-hour show for you.
Aw.
Ooh.
You and Malik. I mean, I was like, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to start. You have, I mean, okay, let me just go through just like when I first started reading it.
Go ahead.
Okay, 2 times New York Times bestselling author of Black AF History, The Unwhitewashed Story of America, Queen Sheba 2026. Queen Sheba is a 3-time 2026, 2025, 2024 Grammy nominated artist in the spoken word poetry category for the album of the year for the 11th album, A Hurricane Heals. Oh, A Hurricane in Heal.
Hurricane in Hills.
A
Oh
hurricane.
my God. That was the first I read. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. That New York Times best-selling author, that's Michael Harriot. He quoted that I was, his
Oh.
words, not mine. So that I'm not
Oh.
a New York Times best-selling author. He is, and he said that
Oh.
I'm one of the most prolific writers of our time.
Okay.
That's
I'm not,
even
but you know
crazier.
what? I'm not taking it back though. I like that.
Let's manifest it. Let's manifest
Let's just
it.
manifest it and just
Yeah.
use it as my fumble.
No,
and
hey,
we-
nothing
That's not
is
a fumble.
mistake.
That's
Nothing is a
showing
mistake.
us some love right there.
But
That's
you know,
prophecy.
Yeah.
there you go. Because I was reading all about her and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't, you know, because usually when we do the show and everything, I have my little notes, right? And it's all these little tidbits. But with her, it's not tidbits. Okay. And I'm sitting there going, dude, we need like, look, I got 3 pages of you. Wait.
I've been
I
at
got-
it a long time, you know. I started when I was 4. No, I'm just kidding. But I've been at it a long time. 24 years this year.
Wow.
25 years in July. I got
Oh.
fired from Bank of America July 10th, 2001.
No. Okay. So look at
That's pretty cool.
But you know what
Like,
else?
She got
Thank you, Bank of America.
But you know what? let me just give you this little tidbit on
Go
her.
ahead.
She is best known for her role as lead bassist and MD for Beyonce's all-girl band on lead bass vocals and hip-hop vocals on So What Black History Month 2020. You know what? I give up. We need another show for you.
First of all, that's not me either. The lead
Who gave me the?
bassist- The lead bassist, it says Divinity Rocks is the lead bassist.
Okay.
She and I did a song on my album. It's #2. It's called So What?
Okay.
And I don't play an instrument at all. Y'all don't want me to play nothing with these nails, okay?
So what?
I don't know what I don't know. What did y'all printer run out of ink? I mean, what?
Oh, you know what? I think I got my notes. Okay, hold on. I got one more.
No, that is
She-
my bio, though. That's my bio. And then you are correct. It is 2024, 2025, and 2026 Grammy-nominated artist in the spoken word poetry and performance category. That is correct. I'm Atlanta's only spoken word poetry nominee, and I'm very honored to be.
Atlanta.
Okay, so I want to know, how did you get into that in to begin with?
With the rocking with the Recording Academy. I
Yeah.
actually I've been with the Recording Academy, a member on and off since 2008, and I always wanted to, see what that would be like if I submitted my albums. I have 11 albums, so A Hurricane in Heels is number
Yeah.
11. And so I started doing albums because I always knew I wanted to be a poet, spoken word artist. And the poets that were around me, we were doing
Right.
slam, we were traveling all over the world, we were going out of the country. I think I've been to 9, including the States. And I was just like, yeah, I want to put out albums. I want people to hear me. I want them
Right.
to resonate me. I want them to be able to rewind. I've always said to people, I don't need you to choose between me and your favorite album. Just get
Right.
me and your favorite album and just listen to spoken word and put it in,
Right.
like when you're having a kickback or a dinner party, put it on and just see how people respond to it and listen to it in the
Right.
car, just like you would jam to your favorite songs in the car. So I signed up for the Recording Academy in 2008. I
Okay.
got to Atlanta in 2005. And at the time in 2008, we were still being submitted under books on tape and audiobooks. And I really
Okay.
didn't put much promotional effort into it until Jay Ivy and everybody else that helped to make the category in 2022. I was on those 2 Zoom calls, so I was really honored to be included
Right.
as one of the elite spoken word artists in the country and to be
Wow.
included in that conversation. I didn't have anything to do with creating the category. It was after it was already, because people say that, but I didn't have anything to do with creating the category. But after it was created, Harvey Mason Jr. and Jay Ivy set up these 2 Zoom calls with the people, with the spoken word artists that were
Yeah.
prominent in the country. And we just gave feedback about what we thought the rubric should be, what we
Oh,
thought
wow.
the requirements should be, and how we get into this. So there's been a lot of change. This past year, I was the chair for one of the committees for the spoken word poetry category. I'm also
Yeah.
on the national membership committee, so I can help people become members. I don't make the
Mm-hmm.
decisions, but
Right.
if you want to become a voting member or a professional member, then I take your information and give it to our chair, and his name is Mo Maurice. He's amazing.
Uh-oh.
So
We're losing her audio again.
Right when the good part.
Just with the good part.
I was saying that I can help you become voting members of the Recording Academy, and we need more people that love spoken word to become
Yeah.
voting members.
But from my
I do
understanding,
like spoken words.
yeah, because she is the founder of Poetry versus Hip Hop.
But that's
That's
what I
correct.
feel like. But wait, hold up. One thing I want to say though.
At least I got something right today.
Oh, you're getting killed today.
I'm just getting killed, but that's okay.
But listen,
I am
what I
the
was gonna
founder
say,
of Poetry versus Hip Hop. Yes.
I got that right. I got that right, people. I got it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You were saying. Go ahead.
so listen, I feel like hip hop is basically a lot of spoken words, spoken poetry, because before anybody that I seen did hip hop, they were doing poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nas talks about it all the time. Biggie used to talk about being a poet all the time. But
Tupac
poetry
was the
goes
biggest
back
poet.
before.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
yes.
But that's-
We were before the Bible, so.
Exactly. But what I feel like though, what I was saying with poetry made the best rappers.
Mm.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all I got to say. The best writer, because
Yeah.
Tupac was like one of the best poets. Even DMX was a good freaking poet. People remember when they did that whole Def Jam? When they did that
Yeah.
whole thing with the Def Jam and stuff, and they spoke poetry in it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about hip hop. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I argue with a friend of mine, and I know this is gonna be an unpopular opinion.
Go ahead. We like unpopular. Go ahead.
Okay, I love Tupac, right? I'm not a fan. Not a fan of his lyrics. Not.
I mean, at the same time, you can, you know what I'm saying? At the same time,
It
is.
doesn't matter.
No,
She
you have
has her
to. You have to
opinion.
respect
Yeah.
the movement and the initiative and the intention. The
Right,
intention was mostly positivity.
Right.
And I appreciate that about Tupac. I wish he was still around to have met Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, I love.
Yeah. Okay.
Storytellers.
Yeah. We don't have many storytellers these days.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing with him.
No.
Nipsey was dope.
No.
Nipsey was dope.
Yeah.
Sad to say another one passed away
Mm.
so young.
All the good ones. All the good
So if
ones.
y'all came to poetry versus hip hop, I mean, which side would you choose? You got to choose a side when you come to the show, poetry or hip hop.
Oh,
Poetry.
Poetry.
And we always win, except for today's Friday, 2 days ago in Atlanta, hip hop won. And it's rare that hip hop wins. It's very rare. But hip
Really?
hop won in Atlanta. Yep.
I just feel like
wow.
poetry's hip hop's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the adult of it. Like hip hop is poetry's
Yeah,
baby.
there are signs.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Because before we even learn how to write a record and make a song, I love the train. Before we learn how to sit there and make a record, we would do poetry, and that's what gave us I always felt like that's what gave us our base.
Yeah, your foundation, rhyme, meter,
Yeah.
syntax, onomatopoeia, and some of my favorite hip hop artists learn to rhyme later. That's what I call it. It's not any official thing.
Yeah, but that,
they'll
that's-
rhyme and then 8 bars later they'll rhyme with what they rhymed with in the first bar. And I love that.
Yeah.
come back and then try to explain what it is, and then from there the content, the lyrical.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
but isn't like when you say like poetry versus hip hop, right? But hip hop is poetry set to music, isn't it? I mean,
That's correct.
Yes.
Right. But you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And
It's like-
no.
oh, okay.
Can I tell you?
Oh, he's going to tell us yes and no. Go ahead.
Because again, like I just said it, poetry is hip hop is poetry's baby. You understand that?
No.
Like she said, poetry came first,
Yeah.
hip hop came later.
Okay.
Way later.
All right.
Exactly. So
That's true.
my
We
thing
attributed
is
to the 70s, right? In the Bronx.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
hip hop, a hip in the hip hop, and don't stop, and one to the bang bang.
Boogie the beat, boogie boogie, or whatever. I don't know the name.
Oh man,
I'm not good with
go
lyrics.
go
No,
that way.
Don't even
Stick to your
try.
poetry, lady.
Okay.
That's a 5-minute song. If you can do that, I'm very impressed.
Me? Oh, I can't even do 5 seconds of that song.
Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
Really?
I would actually do it if we actually had time. Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. We're not.
I'm a DJ. I know the whole record.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, but because all I was saying was poetry and hip hop. So poetry comes first, hip hop comes after. Okay? We got a lot of background noise over there.
Train.
Okay, the train. You picked the perfect spot, Sheba. Yeah.
Let me tell you, my life is so interesting. My Jeep that I love, that I've had for 2006 for 6-7 years. I made the
Yeah.
mistake of saying that my next car is going to be a Porsche, and I spoke too loud around my Jeep, and it got sensitive and decided to run hot on me today. So I'm
Yeah.
sitting outside of Firestone waiting for them to tell me, what kind of build this is about to be to make my Jeep now.
Oh God! Listen, I told you.
I
I just move a little bit because the sound is going off again. But I already told you about my Firestone story. We won't go there again. You know what, Queen Sheba? If you're there, okay. Her song is Rescue Construction, and we'll play that now. Okay.
Keep my bags packed, like I'm forever in transit. Like love's just a long layover, I wasn't meant to survive. You ever overpack for a weekend knowing damn well you wasn't staying long? That's how I treat relationships. Carry on size commitments, but check baggage trauma spilling out over the conveyor belt. Unclaimed but clearly mine. I roll through security with my issues, abandonment and guilt. Like the time I sat 3 rows back at her graduation because her ex was in the front row with her family. Or the night I flew cross country just to hear her say, I didn't ask you to come. The time I loved someone more than they loved themselves. Paid their rent where they packed for someone else. I collect red flags like souvenir magnets from cities I swore I would never revisit. tickets with no terminal printed on it. You just wait and wait, thinking someone's gonna call your gate. But maybe the real trick is learning how to be patient without unpacking the worst version of yourself on someone else's luggage rack. I fold my triggers tight like TSA instructions, but they still pop out on the carousel when love shows up unexpected, like the night she held my hand at her mama's funeral, and I thought grief meant she had chosen me, but really she just needed a safe place to fall. In Atlanta, we don't just date, we dodge, we dip, we finesse our feelings until they sound like lyrics. And track theology says love is a hustle with holy consequences. Healing is a long distance drive with no GPS and one working headlight. And loyalty be the gas station you pass until you're too empty to make it back. And I know now, love ain't just a destination. It's a messy, beautiful road trip with no bathroom breaks. And sometimes you gotta pull over just to cry behind the tinted windows and keep going. Anyway.
It's raining and storming, construction signs are slowing you up, but I need you to get here. It's lightning and pouring, sirens flashing, slowing you up, but I need you to get here.
It's a hurry up and wait situation that we face. I'm here, but all of me, cause visitors a taste, a plate. The table like the cloth became a cake. But wait, I'm telling you, my appetite's the safe. The chase was terrible, that really wasn't living.
Right here with me.
It's where that I envisioned you and me in our kitchen. We were cooking, we were giggling, but why does the U-Haul still have keys in the ignition? I'm a 10-ski home. I was bribed with the givens. This is trauma, I ain't tripping. My past still got past my insecurity system. Got unglued too bad for this stick to keep from slipping. For my lips to keep on kissing with my eyes closed. Peep it, peep it. What defines our secrets? Why can't the moment we discuss it go from hiding all my luggage? Cause my baggage still has smells I can't inhabit. Or else I'm giving traction to the traffic. Tragic, back at it. I'm Gucci. Baggage. The duffel though.
You know, when we were both doing this, and I kept thinking we were doing a rowboat. You know, like
I was like, what was that?
yeah, I know we were both doing this. I don't know why we were both on the crew
I was just
team.
following your lead.
Were you on the crew? No, I was following your lead.
No,
I was
like,
not doing
I like
that.
the bounce. I like that bounce.
Yeah,
To me, it sounds like honestly, it sounds like one of them like R&B joints. Nice, smooth.
That was our
calm
intention.
rhythm.
Shout out to Mike Blaze, producer out of Raleigh, Durham, and Tamisha Waden, who is the singer on there, and I'll Be Back. You might recognize him from the movie ATL and some other. Yeah, Albie is a hip hop artist, and
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out when I heard the voice. I was like, who is that? That name's that voice sounds so familiar.
Yep. Yeah, he's one of my very good friends. I love Albie. I love all of them. They did an excellent job.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
This whole album was inspired by my deterring deterring relationship that I just got out of. I had to, it was a lot of back and forth. You know how when you break up, you try to get back
Yeah.
together.
Mm-hmm.
And all of 2025 was an amazing, amazing resume year, as you
Right.
have in front of you. But it was a
Yeah.
horrible personal year. And I initially left my partner literally with a rolling bag, my dog, and my Jeep
Wow.
on September, it was like 21st to 27th. I intended to go back the next day. This is the true story. I went to a gig. Actually, we were fighting. I had relocated, uprooted my life to Raleigh, North Carolina. It just was not working out. It's not the same ecosystem as Atlanta. And I
Right.
learned that the hard way. Too little, too late, right? I tried to
Mm.
make it work. It didn't. I was all in. She was not. And
Okay.
yeah, and she, it was one of those things. She was very selfish. Well, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm in therapy. I feel that you're not supposed to say what people are.
I know. Go ahead. Go
It
ahead. I
it
love it. I love it.
landed very selfish behavior to me.
Okay.
So so it felt like I don't want you to leave, but I don't want to commit either. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was
Okay.
and whenever we would have our time apart, when I would come back, she would always say, "I miss your
Mm.
presence." It wasn't
Okay.
like, "Oh, I missed our relationship," or so I called my homegirl and I was like, "I see you're doing a poetry slam today. Let me come host it." She was like, "Girl, it ain't nothing but a couple $100 if you come host." I'm like, "I'm on the way." Like I didn't even
I'm on the
care.
way.
I'm on the way. I was like, "I'm on the way," and that was in Greenville, South Carolina, which is 4 hours north. Sorry, south of Raleigh, but only 2.5 hours north of Atlanta. And the next morning, when I woke up, and that was the first time in 2 years that I had taken my dog on a gig at all.
Oh wow. What kind of
And
dog?
oh, I have a German Shepherd. She's so
Oh,
sweet.
nice. Nice.
Yeah, she's my nationally registered service animal. So not an emotional support dog. She can save
Right.
my life actually.
Wow.
So yeah, she's amazing. So I left and I woke up on Monday and I was just like something loud. My discernment was like, go back for what? And let me be clear, I am not popping my collar. This was horrible.
Yeah.
I still am in grief about it. It
Right.
was the it was just I just thought we were it,
Yeah.
I put everything I had. I
Mm.
literally uprooted my life, left my house, rented it out. Like I gave all that I had and it just
Right.
wasn't nothing was good enough for her. I mean, you could wear blue, she wanted red. You wear red, she wanted blue. And she liked Queen Sheba, although she used to say that she wanted to get to know Bathsheba. And I'm just like,
Oh wow.
you say that, but she only lit up when
Right.
it was
Yeah.
Queen Sheba. You know what I'm saying?
Um.
And Bathsheba wasn't allowed to be messy or lazy or sleepy or depressed or not know what to do with her life. But Queen
Yeah.
Sheba, as long as Queen Sheba was introducing her to the DNA podcast or taking her to the Grammys or taking her to Canada for the first time or who helped you renew your passport. I wish I could curse on
Oh.
here. Or who took you to your first yoga class. I'll wait.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Wait.
But so the whole album was inspired by what I learned from the
Right.
experience without pointing the finger. And so that's why it's a hurricane in heels, because
Yeah.
when you're in a hurricane, people forget that you go through one side, you have to go out the other. There's in a real hurricane, some of the hurricanes, like the big, what they call the
Yeah.
mothers, have a
Hmm.
mile radius inside, right? So you're in there, you think you're in the calm. No, you have to deal with yourself in that eye of the hurricane
Yeah.
and then
This is
come out
true.
the other side. And the other side coming out might be messy too. It may not be the simplest thing to do. So a hurricane in heels, the album cover is all flowers, because I'm not saying that you have to die inside the hurricane. It
Right.
doesn't have to be shards and debris or flying cars. So
Yeah.
my hurricane is made of flowers and healing, and I needed that. And so we tried to get back together over the next few months, and we had some bumps in the road. And then um 2 days before I left for the Grammys, she called it, and I said to her,
Right.
"Are you sure that you want this to be the end of us knowing each other?" And she
Right.
said, "Yeah, I don't feel safe in this relationship, so yes." And I said,
There you go.
I said, okay. I hung up the phone and blocked her from everything. And me blocking was not, again, I'm not popping my collar.
Right.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about, I was going through meth withdrawal. Like,
Wow.
I'm surprised I'm not crying now. Like,
No,
and that
no
was
crying.
genuine.
No crying. No,
And it was,
there will be no crying.
and I just was like, the blocking was for me because I didn't want to see if there was going to be a change of heart, a change of
Yeah.
mind. I didn't, like, if you don't want to be with me, then, and if you don't want to treat me right, then you
Yeah.
don't get access to my life. You don't get to go to the Grammys with me anymore. And
I'll
to
go
my,
to the but I'll go to the Grammys
Oh,
with
there
I
you.
you go.
invited,
I'll go.
I don't
There
know
you
when I'm
go.
going back, and it's
It's
been
okay.
a
Whenever
privilege
you
to,
go back, I'll be there.
Look who
okay,
finally came back on.
Oh my
you can,
God. Malik
yeah.
is here. I didn't see
Malik
him.
is here.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Malik, how are you?
Good. I was just listening to the Odyssey of
Conversation?
Queen Sheba. Yeah, just it's always an adventurous
Is he
thing
on
that
yet?
poetry is
Can we hear
born
him?
yeah,
from.
yeah, he's here.
Okay.
Hello.
So 1, 2,
Yeah.
and 14 are my singles off of my album. So
Oh, okay.
that was track number 1.
Nice.
That
Okay,
was track
so
number 1.
we're gonna the few minutes that we got at least 15 minutes left, so we'll get
Yep.
Malik in here now. Obviously Malik, again, like I was telling Sheba before, and I don't want to mess his bio up either. So, but because
Well, I like how you keep adding stuff. That's not messing it up. That's just confirmation.
Yeah, that's just
okay.
giving her, telling
Oh.
her straight up that you're manifesting something that's gonna happen even bigger.
Okay.
So just know that.
All right. Well, okay. The two things that stuck out to me about Malik, because I know this will hit home with you as well.
Yeah.
Because even though he was born with 3 learning disorders and disabilities and with fractured family ties, Malik found success and influences in the streets of Chicago. Now, this guy worked through everything that he, like life throws you things, right?
Throws you curveball
In life. Always. I mean, I went through a lot of curveballs in my teens and my 20s too. And it's just such a great story to read about you two, okay? Because Malik also had disabilities, just like Danny had disabilities as well. And you would have never had known it because he persevered and he became this fabulous songwriter. I mean, I was reading the credentials on this guy. I was like, he's the most on the planet. He co-wrote 15 songs on the life of Pablo, 8 on Yeezus, and 26 out of the 27 tracks on Donda for Kanye West. I don't know how you accomplish all that. You know what I'm saying? Because most people do not know the genius, Malik, behind the scenes that is actually creating all these gifts to the world for these artists, and not just Kanye West. He's done it for a lot of people. So Malik, I want to introduce you to the world as one of the most fabulous gems on the planet. That's what I want to do.
That's sweet.
I mean, because I told her I have 3 pages of it, and I could be messing it up, but you two are. I mean, I am just so blown away. You guys are just so not just genuine. You guys are a gift to the planet. That's what I'm calling you guys. You're
Gift to the universe.
Oh, that's
Remember
gonna
that.
make me tear. For
Gift
real.
to the universe.
Mm.
If it
Thank
wasn't for
you.
you, a lot of this music would not be heard and not be here. So just remember that.
Remember poetry, hip hop, But again, they both coincide with each other, obviously. But Malik, how did you start with this?
First of all, I just want to say thank y'all for having me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank y'all for having me, and I'm grateful to the Queen Sheba for having me on this poetry tour. This is my first poetry tour ever, and I'm very glad to be on it. It's a lot of getting used to because I've been in the R&B and pop and hip hop world for so long. I forget how it feels to be building something where you touch the people, because I'm at Lollapalooza. I'm so far away from everybody.
Yeah.
This is like you can walk out in the audience. It feels so crazy, and I love it. How I got started was quite simple. I was in the street and I was getting money, and at the time, especially in those days where artists when hip hop was still, you're talking about 90s. with Common, hip hop was still trying to find its footing as far as a really viable entity to get some money from. So I had money and artists knew it. So I looked out for the.
We're just not having a good day. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Well,
okay.
Speaking of, let me finish something for him though, not by me.
Okay.
You were saying that life throws you curveballs. Well,
Right. Like it did now?
right. What do you do when life gives you lemons? You make
Lemonade. There
no,
he goes.
champagne.
Woohoo. There he goes.
Champagne.
Malik, are you still with us?
And Malik is back.
No, he's frozen.
Oh.
And
He's
Malik
frozen.
has also written on Lemonade.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce, Common, John Legend, Katy
Yeah.
Perry.
Keep going. Let's go.
K-pop group.
Let's go.
And I'm learning all of this, like you said, as we're spending time
Hello?
together on the road.
Yeah,
with
go
your
ahead.
management, my management.
Am I
And
back?
it's been
Listen.
so organic that we have time to sit down and
Yeah.
chat. And the audiences, we're at city wineries all over the country. And so the audiences are 300 deep, 315, 320.
Mm.
And they've been roaring amazing. We started with Chicago. We did Chicago on the 9th. We just did Atlanta on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Jessica Care Moore brought out celebrities such as Deion Ferris
Hello.
and one of the sisters from Brownstone. Malik has celebrities dropping by. I mean, this is a PR/poetry tour.
Yeah.
No, this is excellent. But Malik, I
Yeah.
want to
Are
hear
you
a
there?
little. You
Are you there, Malik?
before? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all real good.
Before you got cut off, man, I want to hear a
His
little bit more
management
because
team
you were
has been
killing it.
amazing.
I know.
The
Oh,
90s.
Oh no,
Go
I was
ahead.
saying,
Go ahead.
being in the street and having some money, a lot of people go and they spend it on. Not that I didn't have some cars and some stuff, and I mainly took care of people with my money. My siblings, I built little companies, but I was able to put some money behind a couple artists. Like I say, Tupac introduced me to Biggie, and just kept,
Right, yeah.
it's been that, and it's
You
like
said Tupac. What?
introduced me to Biggie.
How did you
Yeah.
meet Pac?
I met Pac at an event when he was with Digital Underground. I spent a little time in Oakland when I was like 18 years old, and I met some people that knew Shock G. So I met Shock G, and then I was like, "Hey, I met this guy Shock G. He's gonna be performing in Chicago, Digital Underground, which they were big, Humpty Dance and all that." When I was a kid, and I was walking up, me and my team, we had our little gangbang uniforms on or whatever, and Tupac said, "Hey, man, I'm such and such, such and such." I'm like, "Oh man, yeah." So I was like, "Man, we know Shock G." He was like, "Man, y'all can come backstage. You know him for real?" I'm like, "Yeah." So invited me and my team backstage, and been tight with him ever since. And he was like, "Yo, it's this dude named Fat Chris in New York. You gotta meet. He's the best rapper in the world." And I was like,
wow.
"Oh." So that's how I met him, and I already knew Tretch from Naughty by Nature from my other dealings in the street. So I was in the bricks and almost got myself unalived. But I knew him. So I was like, "Y'all know dude?" They was like, that's what they called him, dude. They was like, "Oh, what? Okay, we call him right now." He came down and rescued me, like in the middle of everybody. Just came down like as a star. Came down, was like, "No, this is our guy." So it's just been how those things merge and intersect, and like I said, again, just serving, taking care of people. I don't think there's another way to live your life. And Roberto Clemente said, "A life lived without service is a life wasted."
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Fat Chris
So
was Biggie's
that's how I feel,
initial name?
and it's gotten me everything. Being around Common got me to be around Carl Thomas, and being around Carl Thomas got me to, and it's just like that.
Wait, so she just said something that I thought was dope.
Biggie's name?
Fat Chris was Biggie's name?
Yeah, Fat Chris, yeah.
I ended up at
Fat Chris
Shotzi's
was
house
Biggie's name.
That's crazy.
recording a poem. I don't even know how I got there. I don't even remember who brought me there. It was so many years ago. So I met Shock G in his house, and I recorded some bars.
So cool.
And he was like, "Cool, I'm gonna put it on my album." I left, and that was the end of that.
So Shock put it on your album?
So we got to invite him on his tour.
Oh, wow.
That's dope.
But you know what? We only have like maybe 10 minutes left. So, but I want to get...
Can you hear them?
Dad.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to get Malik's song in here.
Yeah, we're going to play the record.
Can we play Comic-Con? Okay, let's play that. Comic-Con by Malik. Yusef.
I asked God who she was and she told me blank. I asked God who she was and she told me blank. I asked God who she was and she told me blank. I asked God who she was and she told me blank. Everything you know about Yolanda's Cap City. There's a proof that paved roads existed for a millennia or more. In the land of the Moors. To destroy them, they tested our warheads with nuclear capacity. All they had was the nerve, the unmitigated gall, and the audacity. We got a lot of pluses coming because of the amount that we done took for the minuses. They sought superstructures and saw statues with our face on them, and they blew off their sinuses. Napoleon complex. They saw a bunch of hurt and truth, but they saw more of your majesties and your highnesses. Jellyfish are brainless but lethal. You can still be destroyed by their spinelessness. It's hard that we never got our proper share, even after we were shared proper. I asked God who she was and she told me black. I asked God who she was and she told me black. I asked God who she was and she told me black. I asked God who she was and she told me black. Said don't ever let them hold me back. And she said I'll never let them hold me back. Don't know what you knew when I hold me back.
Wow.
Yo, that song is crazy.
That is crazy.
No, because I like the way when he said the Moors. I've been like studying all of that for years. That's why when he was saying all of that, because I do a lot of stuff too when it comes to that with history and stuff. We were actually joking around because we were talking about stuff that yesterday me and GQ what I did with the UN.
Right, yeah.
So we were talking about all of that cool stuff. So when I hear all of this, I'm like, yeah, this is the type of stuff I like. Yo, Leak, I really like that because you know what, man? To me, that's the type of stuff I study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you said the Moors, I was like, yes. And then all of a sudden he said Napoleon complex. I was like, okay. And then when he was saying about stolen, I was like, there we go.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
And all he wrote down on the paper for both of you was "This is fire."
Yeah, I loved it.
That's all he wrote. That's all he wrote.
That is Grammy type of artist music.
Yeah.
You know, and you can hear it. Like when you said that in the Moors, and then I love her stuff too with the poetry and all that. I love that. Good. That was really good.
She's so good. She's so real. She's so unapologetically her.
Yeah, you know what? She is so fire. She's hanging out at Firestone.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. I said it. I went there.
You were there.
Her car was burning. She went to Firestone, right? And her poetry is fire. So it's like everything is coinciding with everything.
And it's hard.
You know?
It's hard, like stone.
And she on DNA.
And she's on DNA.
Yes, on DNA. I'm on DNA too. Look, Mom, I made it.
Look, Mom, I made it. Forget about going to. Forget it when they say when they win the Super Bowl and they're like, we're going to Disneyland. No, no. We're going to DNA.
We're going to DNA.
Okay. I like that.
Y'all be having a good time. I see y'all be having a good time, man. I love that.
You know what it is though? We love music and we love really good creating and we love poetry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I love the most. I love poetry. I love music. This is why when she was saying, talking as well as you, it's so cool to learn the history because again, we see your stats. We see. Okay, you wrote this.
Forget
you
the
did
stats.
That.
We're gonna.
Wait, hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
The receipts.
The receipts. That's better.
But we don't. What is cool is we're finding out where you're coming from, your leverage. Like you was talking about. Okay, Pac. Then they introduced me to Biggie, and then all of a sudden, like that is so cool.
Right. Yeah.
That's where you come from. Like that is so cool.
Yeah, step by step. People don't get that. People shoot. They shoot, try to go straight ahead. You need to go side to side. It's like a running back. They got to go side to side to side to find the hole. Then go through it. And then keep doing it. Do it all game until the defense wear down. That's what Tupac wasn't famous when I met him. In fact, Biggie, peace be upon him, he wasn't famous when I met him. You know, Common wasn't famous when I met him. Kanye definitely wasn't famous when I met him. And, Carl Thomas wasn't famous when I met him. Travis Scott was on MySpace. I was more popular than him when he reached out to me. But I'm just saying, I can offer this is how much help I can offer you.
Right.
Is you always have some that you can give. You be like, I'm overwhelmed. The reason why you're overwhelmed because you're thinking about yourself. When you think about something, you think about saving kittens, you won't feel so overwhelmed because you know you'll have a little bit to save the kittens, or a little bit to feed the homeless, or a little bit to visit the kids at the children's hospital. Right. And once you do that, it'll open up a whole new batch of energy for you. So when you bounce back to the thing you were doing, you have more energy for it. I just think we don't teach that because we teach getting success and getting there and making it. There's no such thing.
Exactly.
You're always gonna be making it. Ain't no such thing as made it. There's no such thing. Get it out your mind, bro. It's like a car. Like Kanye says, this is not possible without you. This wouldn't happen without you. I'm like, definitely you could do it without me, but you don't have to. Right. That's what makes it good. You don't have to. Kanye could go in the studio by himself right now this morning and come out tonight with a whole album done. He can do that, but he don't have to.
Right. Yeah.
Feel me? So that's why I tell him that same thing. He don't have to do that. So we're blessed to be able to work together. I'm blessed to be able to work with Sheba on our first song this year.
Yeah.
It's my honor, Malik. Really, it really is.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm feeling
Wait, but the ill thing is, we want to break it on that DNA, man.
Yeah,
Let us, please. When you guys do your record, let us break it on DNA for everybody to hear it.
You got to repeat what they said because I can't hear anything they're saying.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
I said, let us break that. Let us, man, let your boy DJ Energetic, aka Mr. Freaking DJ Worldwide, break that record and let's get it, man. Straight up. I love that. Like poetry, I love poetry because that's what taught us how to be great writers.
Yeah.
Like nobody understands that. Like everybody thinks, that's why you're hearing the hip hop rappers now not have that elevation of spirit in their music because they're not poets.
Yeah.
Poetry comes from your soul, comes from your heart. Yeah. Anybody could go and make a tune, but does it come from your heart? Does it come from your spirit? That's what makes different artists, and that's what makes icons, and that's what makes the universe understand you more when you understand yourself.
I love this. We could hang out for like another hour. We could like chat.
I love music.
This is like, oh my God. I mean, you and Danny.
That would be crazy.
If you had Danny on the phone, I guarantee you will not be bored. Two, no, he. Let me tell you, at home, I'm on the couch and he's on the phone. Let me tell you, these guys do not get off the phone, and they are chatting.
Because I always have somebody that calls me, man, and always asks me questions like, "Yo, Energetic, what's up with this market right here? How we gonna push this here? Where we gonna go here? How do we go here? How do we do that?" And I explain to them, I'm like, "Yo,"
and I'm like, "Babe, I gotta get up for work tomorrow."
And then she gets annoyed with all that because she goes there because she hears me DJing here and then going on the radio a lot and trying to talk to these younger artists. I love to go on the radio and talk to the young. Go ahead.
Do you know what it's like to be on the couch getting ready for bed, right? And somebody calls him up and he throws him a new song, right? And then Danny runs into the living room to go put on his and like, I'm gonna put this live right now on DNA Radio.
Hey man, because I built the whole thing like downstairs, so I built like a big huge thing downstairs now. So you have people coming in, people hanging out. And she's like, where you going? I said, yo, we got to break this record, man. They just called me. She's like, where did they call you from? Like, Tokyo.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
I'm like, you know what? That's it.
Because they're up. Everybody's up. You see the sun's up. Everything's up. She's like, what are you doing?
No calls after 9 p.m. That's it. It's a rule in my house now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
Finish it up. Go ahead.
But listen, guys, it's been an honor having both of you guys on here. And we're going to keep on pushing it. Please give me y'all records, man, because we're going to be playing it on DNA because it's going to be an honor. Definitely help. And definitely, guys, what is the tour? What's the name of your guys' tour right now that you guys are doing?
But it's poetry versus hip hop.
Exactly. I want them to say it.
Oh, you can say it.
Oh,
Go ahead.
poetry versus hip hop.
There you go.
Poetry versus hip hop.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did that on purpose because I wanted people to hear at the end.
He didn't say. He didn't get the cue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bad.
Okay.
I'm bad
That was
with
me.
cueing.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
No, that was my fault.
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
alley-oop it correctly, man. It's like throwing the ball and it goes all over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's try. Let's just try it one more time. What is the name of the tour again?
It's called Poetry versus Hip Hop. Sheba made it up 11 years ago, and we still running strong.
There you go.
Exactly. See, that's going to be a...
PoetryVersusHipHop.com, PoetryVersusHipHop.live. You can find us on YouTube, IG. Who, me?
No, keep going.
I'm
I
on-
love
Go
it.
ahead, keep
Keep
going.
going. I'm loving this. Can you hear me?
Oh, she froze.
Oh, yeah, no. But what I was saying was to you guys, man, thank you guys so much for being on this show.
Yeah.
It's so dope. We are excited, man. We're going to keep pushing this. And that little clip that I asked us to take right then and there,
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on the DNA thing so you guys hear like in like a commercial.
And Malik, do me
So
a
we just
favor
keep
and
going.
look at your IG DMs. I'm going to be talking to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Same as you, Queen. And God bless y'all, man. And thank y'all so much for being on that DNA show.
We love
So
you, people.
honored. DNA in the building. I love the name of it too.
Peace out, everybody. Let's go. You already know, man. It's your boy, DJ Energetic, the DNA show out there. And we'll be back next week, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.